The film team from landwirt.com is in Steyr in Burgenland today, and we are visiting Heinz Schrödel.
Hello, Heinz.
Hello.
Heinz, you sent us your do-it-yourself project, and it was this vintage Steyr here?
Yes, I bought a tractor a long time ago, 180, but upon closer inspection, I realized that a lot of things were broken. For example, the engine was broken, the clutch, and there was no oil pressure. And since my second passion is photovoltaics and electromobility, it was actually a logical consequence that I then converted it into an electric tractor.
What did all this mean for you? What was there to do?
Yes, first of all, the whole project had to be planned and the parts had to be procured, and then everything had to be disassembled and reassembled in a meaningful way, but only with an electric motor, which of course required several adjustments and tricks to make it run in the end.
Where were the big challenges? So you're talking about adjustments, battery, I assume there's a management system. So how did you realize all this? Why can you do this at all?
Yes, I learned locksmithing in my youth, and that was at an electrical company, and I also learned a lot about electricity and electronics there. The adjustments, first there is an electronic part and a mechanical part. The electric motor needs to be flanged, then the gearbox. The main task was to manufacture an intermediate flange, which is then compatible with the motor and gearbox, and that can be screwed together. And of course the electrical part, the electronic part. This is a lithium-ion battery. The need is always for monitoring, and there is a battery management system, and that all belongs together, so to speak, with the charger, with the consumers.
So what do you use the tractor for now? Yes?
I mainly use it in the meadow. In Steyr there is an orchard, and there is also a cutter bar where the hay is harvested. I also sell hay on landwirt.com. I've always had good experiences, it sells quickly there. And now, as you can see, in winter wood is split with it, and it actually works very well. With one battery charge, it is possible to split wood for 8 hours.
Let's move on to the performance data. Can you give me some numbers here?
Yes, a 14 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery has been installed. The engine has 30 horsepower, which is double what it had before. And the speed has been reduced to 25 kilometers per hour.
Can you roughly estimate what just the conversion to electric drive cost you?
I guess it cost about 20,000. Yes, what also crossed my mind in connection with the electric tractor is that I am very interested in electromobility and photovoltaics. And in this context, the tractor is of course powered by our own photovoltaic system, which has now grown to 40 kilowatt peak, with a part of it working mobile on a trailer. Of course, I also own an electric car and of course a unicycle, an electric one, which is a very nice hobby and toy.
Yes, Heinz, thank you for introducing us to your electric vintage tractor. And dear viewers, if you have also implemented a project on your farm or are still building it, then feel free to send it to landwirt.com. You can find the instructions on the website, and we would be very happy to visit the best projects.